I think I speak for everyone here when I say we probably all had a really bad cocktail in our life at a dive bar, could even be a cocktail bar, just the technique was wrong, the ingredients were bad, proportions were off, whatever it may be. But I think we deserve better nowadays, and I think we're starting to get better. And much like Bacardi did centuries ago with rum production, and I think they really defined what a true rum is today. And I think it's up to us nowadays to start defining what a true modern cocktail is today. And I think we're doing a really great job right now, and I think we're going to only keep getting better. Some of the things that I've been doing in my professional career as a bartender is evaluating these old cocktails and trying to make them better if I can, and rebalance them, and while not taking away from what makes it classic. So all the same ingredients, all the same story, except adding a little bit more balance to the recipe. I mean, I've found a lot of recipes for classics that just really were not good, and they didn't make tasty cocktails. So some of the things that I use in making these classics better is, for example, an oleo saccharum syrup or a lime cordial, all house-made. These are simple syrups that you incorporate zest of citrus into, that you would otherwise throw away because you're juicing the citrus, you're using the juice, and you're throwing away all the rind. But instead, you can use these the citrus rind, incorporate it into a simple syrup by muddling it into sugar and then adding your hot water to make the syrup. And doing that, you extract all of the oils from the syrup, and you really you harvest all those oils, and those oils end up kind of coating your mouth and masking the volatile flavors of alcohol, making for like a more addicting cocktail or a really tasty cocktail. With that said, I'd like to actually introduce two of my favorite classics that I started playing around with. One is the aviation cocktail. Can you give a round of applause? And the other is the Hemingway daiquiri over here. These are two cocktails that are some of my favorites. And there was a time when I was playing around with these cocktails and trying to make them better and trying to perfect the balance and change up the ingredients a bit. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted to make, so I actually combined them into one cocktail. And that's what I'm going to make for you. That is what I'm going to make for you right now. So I started with a little bit of my oleo saccharum syrup. And once again, this syrup is simply a simple syrup made with the zest of oranges and lemons. A little bit of fresh lemon juice. It has to be fresh, otherwise it's no good. You can't buy it bottled from a supermarket, you gotta squeeze it yourself, and this was squeezed today. Fresh grapefruit juice. Preferably ruby red, that's my favorite, I just like the color from it. A little bit of maraschino liqueur, which you would find in the Hemingway daiquiri. And of course, creme de violette, which you would find in the aviation cocktail. Last but not least, but Bacardi Superior. And who needs gin in an aviation, right? Why not use Bacardi Superior? All right, go and just add my ice over here.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can find Logan at Trattoria Il Mulino. He's presenting his cocktail to see him there.
And I think you may notice by how Logan is speaking, but he actually has a culinary background. Went to the CIA, Culinary Institute of America, and he is not a spy. And straight out of...
I am also a spy.
He's also a spy, yes. And right after culinary school, he actually took a position as an executive chef in the Catskills, and ended up taking on a little bit more than he could chew. Here we go.
I need a round of applause.
A little.
Let's hear it, round of applause. Let's hear it for Logan. Shake it like you mean it, buddy.
It's okay, you're going to get one more.
The shake heard across New York.
Alright, I want to hear it a little louder that time because I don't know, I didn't really hear it.
And obviously not everyone can see this up close, but there's actually a really lovely pale violet color to this cocktail.
And a beautiful froth, look at that.
3.5 minutes.
And for the garnish, I just chose to actually do a little edible flower here.
You got plenty of time.
Right on top. Oh, I'm not worried. So, this is the sea in the air. And the name is derived from a few Hemingway books that were slowly being written. I don't know if they ever got released, but it was The Land, the Sea, and the Air. And I just took the name from the names of those books, kind of condensed it down, the sea being the Hemingway daiquiri and the air being the aviation. So, I'm Logan Ronkainen. Please enjoy the cocktails. And thank you.
Round of applause. Judges, if you have questions,